Good morning, Fortnite Realm. This is Jicky Seth, and we're going to start off this match with Hybrid Stage 4, the Grey Dragon. And we've adorned him with the Deadpool katanas. It's a great flavor combination. We're not going to play too long as this character, because the first thing we're going to do is hunt down Aquaman's trident, located near Coral Cove. And then we're going to play the rest of the match as Aquaman. So we're just waiting for the battle bus here, and then we'll be on our way. Maybe I'll enjoy a nice bowl of pho while I'm waiting. My buddy Ba has a pho restaurant in Boston. I highly recommend it. One of the best guys on the face of the planet. Alright, here we are on the battle bus. Let's locate Coral Cove, and there it is. Now it's not on Coral Cove, it's on a rock right next to it. And you gotta be careful of a shark that's circling the rock. He got me in one of my other matches. Now we're not gonna mess around with getting weapons or anything like that, we're just gonna go straight for the rock. As you can see, it's a little ways away here. I will do Hybrid in another match so you could see Hybrid's full glory, especially Stage 4. He's a very electrifying skin, as you can see. That's a beautiful sunset reflecting off the water. I'd like to see one of those in real life. But during the quarantine, I will settle for the Fortnite map. There's a whirlpool, which I do not believe works. Maybe they'll fix those. To the left of the rock, you could see a boat. And that's a great place to get some loot. I did that in the last match. And I was at the trident, and while I was unlocking it, someone shot me in the back. That's why I'm going straight for the rock. There's the trident. I believe that used to belong to Neptune, and then they gave it to Aquaman. Aquaman challenges. Claim your trident. New harvesting tool. Fantabulous. Alright, now let's get some weapons. Some other goodies here. Join Ghost? I don't think so. I already joined Shadow. Two warring factions in the Fortnite realm. So when it all gets said and done, I think they're gonna divide up the bosses and make some of them Shadow and some of them Ghost. I have a hunch that Aquaman's gonna be Ghost. Look at how shiny that shirt is. That's so they could see him coming when he's swimming in the ocean. Tactical shotgun, one of my personal faves. I'll smash this up. I don't even know what that is. Some sort of storage container. And these are netted down so they don't fly away. Because the waves do get kind of rocky here, near Coral Cove. Or perhaps if a shark was to bump into the boat. Although in Fortnite, the sharks have a tendency to just eat the boat. Alright, so I'm using my daughter's account. She has done no challenges. Should I stop for tacos? Next match. Sweaty sand. Search chests. Total count 7. So let's get that underway here. I know there's a couple in this building. It's a nice building. Reminds me of Santa Monica Pier. I haven't been to Santa Monica Pier in a while. They have a really cool Mexican restaurant at the end. And you could just sit on the pier overlooking the water. Just beautiful. And then they have kind of beat up arcade. And then they have a little amusement park with games and rides, like a roller coaster, a pirate ship. It's a fun place. My old band Rydell High, we went down there with our buddy Paul, and we did a photo session for our first record, which was called High Scores. All the photos in the High Scores album are from the Santa Monica Pier. We were actually doing them on the rides. Like, Paul would sit across from us on the pirate ship, and we were on the other side. Good times. They had bumper cars too. I'm trying to think what else they had. A Ferris wheel, maybe? As I said before, it's been ages. Alright, just smashing some stuff up. I want to upgrade my weapon. Especially when I have this upgrade bench at my disposal. Harpoon gun. Seems like an appropriate weapon for Aquaman. I still have yet to eat breakfast today. Woke up, did the laundry, played a little Fortnite on my account. Nothing too promising there, but I did collect all the XP coins, and that was my goal for the morning. Alright, let's upgrade this tactical shotgun, and everything of yours is now blue. First upgrade in the match. How exciting. Alright, let's get the chest in this trailer over here. Good times. Oh, I got the harpoon gun. Could do a little fishing too. Got myself a flopper. And first catch of the day. Shield potion. Could always use that. And apparently I whipped off a quick challenge. Getting a lot of notifications here. Quick challenges. Yes, that is correct. I bypassed the box of fruit on the bed. Just wanted you to know that I did notice that. This looks like a nice place to catch some rays. They should make it so that you could sit in the chairs just like Roblox. Speaking of Roblox, I played Roblox Pizza Tycoon last night for the first time ever. I'm going to do a video on that. It should be pretty interesting. I'm going to do it from the ground up. Yeah! I tagged it with the Brood insignia. As I said before, I do want to do an entire match with Hybrid Stage 4. Such a cool skin. Oh, more shield potion. I prefer shield potion to suntan lotion while we're in Sweaty Sands. Look at that. Another challenge complete. Got some V-Bucks. Don't spend them all in the same place, kids. Funny thing, when I first started playing Fortnite, this was Season 8, and I would do squads. You know, it was kind of fun, chatting up people. But I would always get these kids, and they're like, how many V-Bucks do you got? I'm like, what business is that of yours? You know? And then if I actually had V-Bucks, they would tell me to buy them something. I was like, I don't even know who you are. You're just some random kid I'm playing with. It's the funniest thing ever. Boy, if I ever caught my kid doing that, he'd be in big trouble. He'd lose his electronic devices for a whole day. Discipline. That is the key to the future, my friends. Parents, you gotta discipline your kids. Your job is not to be their friend. Although you could be their friend, that is a lovely thing. I love spending time with my kids. But your first job is to be their parent. And that entails discipline. That way you don't turn out a menace to society when they're older. We have enough of those wandering around the streets, setting off fireworks, racing cars up and down the streets. Although that is life coming full circle. I used to have a 78 Chevy Camaro, and when I was a teenager... I'm not going to say anything because that's incriminating evidence, but I used to take it up to some top speeds. Good times. But that is a young fool's game. Alright, so I'm in the storm. I'd like to whip off this Salty Springs Upgrade a Weapon challenge. However, the storm has encompassed the upgrade station, so that might not happen. Alright. There was an XP coin here, but the storm ate it up. We'll have to get that in a different match. Let's get out of here. The fish are so great because you could get your health back instantaneously. Speaking of muscle cars, this one's gone kaput. I like how they have the tires flying in the air. It's good times. They did some amazing work in this game. Like when you break something apart, you can see the little fragments flying around. Whoever's doing the coding on this game is just top notch. Who here wants to be a coder when they're older? Show of hands. You there in the back. What kind of games would you like to code? Action-adventure games? Good idea. Uh-oh. There's marauders in the distance. This is no kind of good. I was hoping to harvest up and get back in the storm and upgrade his weapon. I don't think that's going to happen now. Oh, you marauders want to tangle with Aquaman? Just like The Rock says, just bring it. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I used to work aerospace with this big guy. He would never tell me what his wrestling name was. I think he was on the indie circuit, though. No one too famous. But he took me to an Ultimate Pro Wrestling event. Oh, below the story. Stay still so I can get you. Bam! Shotgunned. Alright, so this dude, former wrestler on the indie circuit, I don't know who he is, he takes me to an independent wrestling event, Ultimate Pro Wrestling, down in Anaheim, California. Apparently, it's the minor leagues for the WWF, which changed their name to the WWE. To me, it'll always be the WWF, because that's what I grew up with. So, I get to see some really top names there. Triple H was there, and John Cena was there, but he wasn't John Cena yet. He was still calling himself the Prototype, and the WWF had still not discovered him and brought him up to the major leagues. How cool is that, to have seen John Cena before he was John Cena? And then they also had Midian, who I think was wrestling as the naked guy at that time. That was a pretty bad angle. I'm glad they dropped that one. Midian was a lot cooler. They could have done a little bit more with that poor guy. Alright, let's see what's going on here at the Authority. Looks like someone's already tapped into the vault. Not a lot left here for me to get. Yeah, I could go on for days talking about wrestling. I grew up in Connecticut when the WWF was just a regional outfit. So I used to see those guys around town all the time. I used to see Bob Backlund at the beach. He was the champion at the time. How cool is that, to be at the beach at a lake? Because, mind you, we were landlocked, so our beaches were around the lakes, not the ocean. And to see the champion, the WWF champion, Bob Backlund, just hanging out with his kids at the beach. Totally cool. I saw Rikishi once. Boy, that guy is huge. It was at the Universal Studios movie theater. And the dude was just there in the lobby. Rikishi. A giant among men. And I'm a pretty short guy. I'm only 5'8". So standing next to Rikishi, that guy was just huge. I think I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" Gray to gold. Just the way I like it. Let's mark it with my Brood insignia. So there's only 7 left in this match. Started off as Hybrid Stage 4. I played most of the match as Aquaman, aka Arthur Curry. You know, growing up, I never knew that was his real name. DC Comics likes to do that a lot. if you guys read the DC comics. They always call each other by their actual names. We're just breaking the joint up here. I wonder how Fortnite would be on one of those supercomputers. Probably has a very fast refresh rate. I bet you Ninja plays with one of those supercomputers, doesn't he? Or Tfue. Or is it Tfue? Help me out here. Is it Tfue or Tfue? Alright, let's go to Risky Reels. Wonder what movie they're playing here. I haven't been to a movie in about a year. I saw Ralph Breaks the Internet last year with my kids. And then before that, I saw the first Avengers movie. So as you can see, I do not get out to the movies quite often. And now during quarantine, not at all. Those are some expensive ovens. I almost feel bad breaking those up. Alright. Let's get out of Risky Reels. Nothing going on there. There's not even a movie playing. So this game is coming to a close. I'm going to try and get a little bit more metal in case I want to build a fort on the go. Looks like someone built a pretty tall fort. I would love to shoot a flare gun at that fort if I had a flare gun and if I was closer. There's nothing more fun than shooting a flare gun at someone's wood fort and just watch it go up. That guy would just come crashing down. Easy elimination. However, I don't think anyone's even in there. Alright, it's moving a little closer here. I would love to hit that loot drop, although that would give away my position. And I'm not wishing to give away my position. Aquaman's shirt's got a whole bunch of scales on it. I remember I used to draw Aquaman when I was a kid. And I would draw all the scales. Good times drawing those things. Time consuming, but fun. I used to draw superheroes a lot when I was a kid. Always give them all jacked out muscles. I used to draw 3D objects a lot too, but that's a story for another time. Just take a moment in this bush, collect my thoughts, and I'll use this hay roll. That's right, I said hay roll. I don't even know if that's a real thing. It must be, I'm looking at it. And I will cover myself in case there's a sniper around. I mean, there is a sniper around. It's me. Yeah, that didn't knock off too much support. I was hoping to maybe knock that thing down. On the freak chance that someone is actually still in there. My gut feeling is that no one's in there. There's 3 other players, and I have no idea where they are. I'm going to go for the loot drop. All caution to the wind. There's one guy. Missed. He'll pose no threat. He's trying to hide from the other guy, probably. You've entered Frenzy Farm. Let the frenzy commence. Alright, I only wanted the launch pad. I want to hang on to that shotgun and the sniper rifle. And the fish. Those fish are worth their weight in gold. Quick shield up, quick health up. It's a great rock here. Unfortunately, the storm is going to eat it up in a moment, so I'm going to move on in. There's only 2 other players left. Look at how shiny Aquaman's outfit is. I wonder if that's going to give me away. They got to mend this fence. It's falling apart. What are they growing there? Tomatoes? I should do a match where I'm just throwing fruit at other players. Although I'd probably get eliminated pretty quickly. Let's sneak around this lattice. It's a fun word. How come there's not a band called Latisse? Probably because it's a bad band name. I feel like there's someone in there with the upgrade station. I could be wrong. What do they keep in these barrels here? Is that wine, tomato juice, apple juice, something else? Water? A barrel of fun? A barrel of monkeys? I'll stop there. Alright, where are you whippersnappers? Come on out, Farmer Ted. Let's get it on. Alright, there's someone over there. Definitely. Nah, I can't get a good beat on him. There's too much interference. Scope. It's not just a mouthwash. Oh, here we go. Yeah. One player left. I gotta heal up. Oh, I'm not gonna have time. They surprised me. You placed number 2. So close. If I only had a chance to recover, I could have probably taken this one. I got a new emote. I'll take that instead. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. That was fun to turn Hybrid into Aquaman. Thanks for watching, and have a great Fort Day, everybody.